Hi guys, Fraser here. Today I'm going to be taking you through a low calorie, high protein cheat day so you don't have to feel bad. So I've compiled a few recipes of my own. Well, I say a few, one recipe of my own. A few from Remington James and Flexible Dieting Lifestyle, I believe. But first, let's go to the shops. Right guys, I want to start by saying Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a good New Year's. Mine was pretty dull, didn't really do much. 1945 pounds sterling. Like for me, a 16-year-old, that's a lot of money. If that's not worth a like on the video, I don't know what is. Right, so for breakfast on this low calorie, high protein cheat day is the sausage and bacon sarnie. Or if you're from America, a sandwich. But I'm gonna toast my bread because I'm a weirdo. Right, so we're gonna be making these sausages homemade. Alternatively, you could just buy them, but that's not fun. So what you want to do is you want to buy a packet of chicken breasts. I'm pretty sure it works with thighs, but if you buy chicken thighs, you might as well just die in a hole. So I've measured out about 250 grams of raw chicken, and that should make about 2 to 3 sausages. First step is to just cut them up in small pieces. So there it looks like this. Next, what we've got to do is stick it in a blender to mince chicken. If you've never heard of that, don't worry. I didn't till the other day, so yeah, let's go. Right, so this is what you want the chicken to look like once it's minced. So now what we've got to do is just mix it in with some spices and some herbs and some oil. What I'm going to season it with is paprika, Cajun, white pepper. And now that the spices are in, let's just mix around. Very wellly. Wellly? Is that a word? Shout out to my dad cooking this with me last night, testing it out and stuff. Right, now that the herbs are well mixed, let's stick some low calorie oil in it. Right, so now that we've done all this, your ingredients should look like this. And next up, you need to get a sheet of cling film. Then you want to put 1.5 teaspoons of the mixture onto the cling film and then form it in a sausage shape. Right, so once you have your stuff on your cling film, you just want to fold it like this. Nice and tight. Right, and then you just twist up your ends, make them really, really tight, and that's a sausage formed. Right, once we have all that done, all we've got to do is poach them for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how long you want to do it for. And then yeah, I'll show you the next steps. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius and 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you've poached them for however long you poached them, personally, just stick them in some cold water for around about 10 minutes. Right, so you stick those in for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how well you like your sausages done. Just a little disclaimer, this is a lot of effort, but they do taste really good in the end, so I think it's worth it if you're really craving sausages. Now there's about 10 minutes left for the sausages to cook, and to start doing the bacon. What you're going to want to do is put your toast in the toaster. Right, next what you want to do is get this ham, just normal ham. Per quarter of a pack, it's only 30 calories and 5 grams of protein, so still. Then you want to heat up a frying pan with 0 calorie oil. I even stuck a bit of 30% fat cheese on the bacon. And that is the sausage and bacon sarnie done. Cheers. Right, so let's have a little chat about the calories and the macros of that meal. So I was a bit of an idiot and just used normal white bread, not low calorie, just normal. So the calories for the entire sandwich was 558 calories, which really isn't a lot if you think about it. It has 40 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat only, and a whopping 69 grams of protein. I'm not even just saying this, like that was genuinely really nice, and I think I'd just, if I was on a normal day, normal person, I would eat that. Like it was very, very tasty, and I'm actually quite full now. So 9 out of 10, I'd have said. Right guys, now for some lunch, and what we're doing is we're cooking Remington James's chili hot dog. Right, so now I'm going to put the hot dogs in. I kind of made a mistake because they don't have like pork hot dogs or turkey hot dogs in the co-op, so I just bought normal hot dogs. The macros aren't great on them, but you know, it's a cheap day I suppose, so we've got to do it. I'm an idiot, I forgot to buy the bloody hot dog buns. So now I've got to eat it with bread, again. So let's get into the calories and macros for this meal. So it's 565 calories, 44 grams of protein, and 22 grams of fat, which is quite high, only because of the hot dogs really. But yeah, very tasty. Very tasty. For those of you wondering why I filmed me buying Cherryade, is because I want to explain to you a little dieting hack. So something like Cherryade from the co-op is very, very low in calories, and it's a carbonated drink. Carbonated drinks tend to fill up your stomach very easily. This means that you'll be fuller throughout the day, and they also taste great. No calories, no problem, as Correctly Set says. So yeah, if you want like a hack for keeping full, I'd go with 0 calorie drinks. Right, so that chili hot dog mess that I made was actually my pre-workout meal. So right now we're going to hop into a workout, a pull workout specifically. Let's get into it.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright.
Sorry guys, just got to blast out the rear delts. Right, so now the workout's finished, let's get on to the next meal of this wonderful cheat day. Cheat day. Right guys, so next, what we're doing, we're making protein cookies courtesy of Flexible Dieting Lifestyle. I'll leave all the links to the videos in the description that I take the videos from. Sorry for stealing your content, Loki. Well, mate, shut up. Oh. As you know, standard procedure, any protein, go to My Protein. They're the best company out there, check them out. Right, so, now that I've put all the dry ingredients in, I've just got to mix it around and stuff. See, I messaged Remington, James and Flexible Diet and Lifestyle, but none of them got back to me, so I opted to not show you the recipe and just link it in the description. I'm really not excited to go back to school, mainly because it's all online and we're not actually going back into school, so it's going to be really hard to learn. And I know I sound like a geek, but I am a geek at the end of the day. Doing this one for Will Tennyson. 100 gram on the dot. Right, so I just mix up the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. Now I've got to leave it in the fridge for 20 minutes to rest. I just realised I forgot to show you them in the oven. And the batter tastes wonderful. Annoyingly now I have to leave them to rest for like an hour or two, which is just very, very long, but you know, it's what we've got to do. Right, so now that I've let them cool down for like 2 hours, let's give it a taste test. See, that is just undescribable. The fact that you can eat this and lose weight, crazy, but I want to eat the whole batch because it's a cheat day. Right, so for dinner today, what I'm going to have is a pizza. The crust is made by Will Tennyson. I'll link the video down there. Looks very good. We'll see if we like it. Right, so to start off, he said it's 100 grams of Greek yogurt. In Britain, we say yogurt because, you know, we're different. Next up we need 70 grams of egg whites. As I stated in my last video, in England we're kind of finished and we don't have cartoned egg whites, so got to separate out the egg, and that is way too much egg. Now I just got to mix in the wet ingredients. Right, now for the dry ingredients, you need 40 grams of all-purpose flour. Up next I need 10 grams of coconut flour. Now I need 4 grams of baking powder. Then after that you just put your seasoning in, whatever you feel like, and then yeah, stick it in the oven I think. I say I think, I do think. What we have to do is literally just spread it out onto a pan into a pizza shape. Also we need to preheat the oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 degrees Celsius. I've been waiting so long for my oven to preheat, it's actually starting to annoy me. Make sure you do it early. Damn. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Overlap. Right, so I'm very pleased with how this has turned out. So thank you very much, Will. Let's go for a taste test and see how well the crust holds up. Wow, that's absolutely blown me away, if I'm honest. That is so crazy. That properly tastes like pizza. Thank you very much, Will. Right, so I'm gonna eat the rest of this and then I'll tell you the calories. Right, seriously, check out Will's video because this has actually blown me away. Fair play to you, Will. I don't know where you come up with these ideas. With Greek yogurt. Last bite, best bite. Joking, that's finished. Right, let's get into the calories and macros. Right, so now let's talk about the calories in the cookies and the pizza. So the cookies I made, I may have eaten them all because they tasted so good. 962 calories. That's quite a lot. But considering the volume of food I had and the good tastingness, if that's an expression, it was definitely worth it. And the protein on the cookies was 91 grams. Right, so for the pizza crust, it was 270 calories, I believe. So overall, it was around about 500 calories with all my toppings on and stuff. The beef, the cheese, and the tomato puree and stuff. So overall today, I easily ate over 200 grams of protein, which is usually more than I have. It's a bit unnecessary for me. The amount of protein I need per day is like 180 grams. So total calories for the day was around 2,700. My maintenance at the moment is about that, 2,700 to 2,800, and I'm currently weighing 89.5 kilos this morning. I was actually going to make another recipe, but I'm kind of full, so I don't see the point in making another one even if I'm full. Then you're just doing an unnecessary surplus. Eating foods like this, I don't understand how you can't lose weight. Like when I start cutting in March, this is all I'm going to be eating. I appreciate it's expensive, but I'd rather live a long and healthy life than have some money. Because what good's money if you can't spend it? Right, so I've just received news that I've hit 100 subscribers. I appreciate this video was like a week after that. However, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. I love doing this and I'm only just getting started and I'm only going to get better and better. You have no idea how good of a feeling it is when people are complimenting you about something you love doing, and that's exactly what I'm getting. So thank you for all the compliments and the messages that I'm getting. I appreciate it so much. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Take it easy, guys.